What's up, and welcome to another episode of the Optics Podcast. With me are Robbie, Mark, Jello, Jamo, and straight from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Salamat Pagi, Dennis, annyeonghaseyo. Ako naman
We're
recording live from
complete!
Seoul, and we're six. Actually, si Kelvin sana, we would have been seven today, kaya lang we wish him well. Ingat kayo guys. There's a
Oo nga,
super
the
typhoon right
brownout.
now in the Philippines. Ayun, may brownout ka na Kelvin, no? So, we wish him well. And sa lahat na nakikinig ngayon, if you're listening in the middle of the typhoon, please stay safe. And now, let's begin our episode for today, no? But before that, we have a word from our sponsors, Upbeat Merchandise. Upbeat Merchandise. Tingnan nyo naman ang gaganda ng suot ng ating mga podmates dito. Ayan. They have jackets,
Hindi ko suot.
shirts,
Bandana!
bandana, yes, correct. And don't forget to wear them whenever you attend any of our games, no? They also have stationery and stickers for all of your merchandise needs. You can
Pagsuot nyo
find
to sa
them.
games,
Yes,
mapipicturean kayo.
if you wear this in games, makikita kayo soking-soki dyan, lalo na si
Lanyard.
Mark, no?
Sisikat
And
kayo
for
sa
our
social
students
media.
out there, yes, don't forget to
Upbeat! Wear your pride.
Yeah,
Wear your
your
pride. And you
pride.
can find them in UP Diliman, UP Los Baños, and UP Miagao, no, in UP Visayas, as well as in Shopee and in Lazada. Ayan. Ang ganda naman ng
Yan.
pagkakasulat ng lettering, no, sa jacket ni Jello. Ayan.
Correct.
And so, let's begin. Yesterday, nanalo ang ating UP Fighting Maroons against the UE Red Warriors 70-61, sweeping the season series against the UE Red Warriors. Now, the game was decided ultimately by 9 points, but it definitely wasn't as close as the score suggests, no? Talagang tambakan siya, lumapit na lang ng dulo. A
Yeah.
career game for our boy, Sean Alter, with 13 points and 6 rebounds. Kumusta guys? Meron ba
Yes!
sa inyo nanood ng
Finally,
live?
Mr. Stark.
Ayan, si
Ayan, si
Mark
Mark.
nanood ng live.
Yeah, I was there, and it was great to see, obviously, some of our boys who had less minutes in our previous games, like Sean, for example, LA Andres, Josh also, and then the returning JJF, John Felisilda, alam mo yun, seeing action again in this game, great for Josh, getting his first points and getting his first assist points for the UAAP in this particular game. You can really see no, that when they came in, especially when Sean was really doing really, really well, that the crowd was egging him on, were cheering. The community was really giving him the love that he also deserves. So good on Sean Alter for showing up on that game. And hopefully that brings in the confidence also for the succeeding games, which are going to be very, very crucial. So I appreciate all of the efforts that are being shown by the boys, even on the bench, in cheering for their own teammates. Because I know that we might see the Harold Alarcons, the Jerry Abadjano, the Gani Stevens, the Franny on a constant basis, diba, fighting for these particular games. But behind the scenes, we all know that all of these boys are working really, really hard for the chance and for the time that perhaps their number will be called. And yesterday was that game, and good on them for showing up. So kudos to our boys and great props to Sean Alter. Congratulations. So thank you. Back to you, Miles.
Ayan. Now, in this game, no, definitely Sean Alter really had the breakout game, no? Siya yung kapansin-pansin. Although he was played mostly in the first half, he really got his numbers within 13 minutes or so no, of playing time. 13 points, perfect game. Scoring with both his left and right hands. That's something
Oo nga
that's
eh.
really encouraging to see. Pero ikaw, Jamo, anong masasabi mo kay Noruka, no? He was the player of the game. And although definitely it was notable for Sean's breakout game. Pero for this game, si Noruka ay nakakuha ng POG. Kumusta ba yung laro ni Noruka kahapon?
Well, first of all, he was a plus 35 sa sa plus minus. Um, ang dami niyang dami niyang hustle plays. Kitang-kita mo yung yung puso sa habang naglalaro siya. in 21 minutes na naglaro siya sa court. He had 16 points, 12 rebounds, double-double pala siya. 4 assists, 1 steal, and 4 blocks. That was massive. Kaya siya nag-net siya ng plus 35 sa sa plus minus. So, yeah, ayun.
But for this game also, no, nabanggit ni Mark kanina, it was notable that si Coronel finally scored the first 4 points of his UAAP career, no? What do you think is the effect on this sa player, sa moral ng isang player, no? Finally getting that big break. Ano sa tingin mo, Cheffy? How does this bode well for Josh Coronel sa future niya, no? Yung showing niya even in the limited time na naglaro siya in yesterday's game.
I think the players would always say, 'di ba, na lagi lang naman po kaming naghahanda para sa time na tawagin kami. 'Di ba? So, they know that even if, for example, hindi sila, they're not gonna have playing minutes for a particular game, I'm sure that every practice, lagi nilang iniisip, this is in preparation for the time that I will be called. Because when that time comes that I am called, I should heed the call, not only by entering the court, but kumbaga kung kailangan maging magic bunot, kung kailangan ng opensa, ng depensa ng panahon na yon, or just, a change in the rotation para magkaroon lang ba ng counting pagbabago at malay mo nga may maibigay kang spice, handa yung mga yan. Ano ang nabibigay niyan pagdating sa mentality, mental fortitude at moral? Siyempre, yung trust na ibinigay sa'yo na finally dumating, malaking bagay yon. At ako, one thing that I'm proud of our team, hindi dahil nakamintis ka ng isa, dalawa, tatlo, hindi ka na pinagtitiwalaan ng teammates mo. We've seen this
Yeah.
often in games wherein mga first 3-4 shots hindi pumapasok, but they still give the ball to their teammate. It speaks highly of the trust, the camaraderie, the brotherhood that we have, that they have in the team. At talagang nakikita natin na yung relationship nila sa bawat isa ay very collaborative at supportive yung nature. Nothing so much of a personal competition para sila yung highlight or umangat. And pati sa interviews even in Sean Alter's interview, sabi niya, it wasn't all me. Sabi niya, it was my teammates who gave me the ball so that I can just maximize whatever move that I need to do in the position that I have. So it's a boost in confidence in terms of morale, but it also shows how tightly bonded our team, not only in terms of their system, but in terms of them being co-athletes and players with each other. Di ba?
Speaking of trust, no? Yung first point ni Josh Coronel was an assist from his senior, from Jerry, 'di ba? Yun yung ibig sabihin, Jerry put his trust talaga kay Josh na ipasok yun.
Yeah.
Oo.
And it's the first time in any game that we have every player in our roster come in. So
Yeah, the
we were able
16.
good timing also for JJF to be able to come back to participate in that eventual game.
Oo nga eh.
Oo. And even sina Andres, no, they also played. They all got significant reps actually. It's a good decision by the coaching staff, no, to take advantage of this game. No disrespect to UE. We definitely did our best in this game. Hindi natin minaliit yung UE Red Warriors, no. In fact, nakalamang tayo by as many as 23 to 25 points pa yata yun. It was going to be a really big
26.
blowout. 26 points pala, no? Biggest lead natin. It was going to be a super tambakan na laro. If UE did not catch up in the fourth, or notably, no, according to Coach Christian Luanzon in the post-game interview, na
Yeah.
we let ourselves go actually in the fourth quarter. So,
Yeah.
Yun lang.
he's,
Yun lang
he's
talaga
correct.
yung downside, yung downside dun sa medyo naging complacent sa last minutes
Mhm.
of the kaya nakahabol.
I was about to say na sabi nga ni Coach Christian na hindi lang naman sa pagkatalo may natututunan na
Yeah.
kahit nanalo, even in wins like this, we have a lesson to learn because syempre, sabi niya, ibang-iba nga yung nilaro natin ng first half
Yeah.
until third quarter compared dun sa last. So, ako naman ang takeaway ko doon, you'd see that our coaches don't want our players to rest on their laurels even if malaki yung
Yeah.
lamang, 'di ba? Na okay nang mahusgahan tayo na para bang yung hustle natin sa bola tayo yung naghahabol. Kesa naman magmukhang o lumabas talaga na nagpakampante tayo at nag-relax.
Yung isang press con may sinabi kasi naalala ko may binabanggit hindi ko lang kung si Ray or si Jacob, si Jake, na sinasabi niya na may game plan and all of them are part of the procedures. Inaantay lang nila na ibigay sa kanila yung procedure, yung part na
Yes.
maging part siya ng procedure. So parang lahat sila na inaantay nila, okay, coach, ako na. Tapos doon nila na dapat sundan nila yung game plan na manalo.
Mhm. Yeah.
Totoo. Now, in this game, actually, going back to trusting their teammates, kitang-kita mo rin nung first quarter, yung mga score ni Sean Alter, they weren't just off of rebounds, no? Actually,
Mhm.
pinipid siya sa post, no? Especially yung high-low nila ni Inigas. Now, Inigas, nakita naman natin, especially in the game against UST, no, na he really broke out siya na as an outside threat, no? And that actually allowed Sean Alter to operate inside nung sila na yung magkapare sa loob kasi
Yeah.
now the other big guy had to come out. So kung sino man yung natira na lumaba kay Sean Alter, kain na kain talaga, no? And gulat tayo, biglang, oh shit, the pivot moves are there. Kaya niya mag-pivot left, kaya niya mag-pivot right, which really bodes well coming into our more crucial games, no, na may mga alas pa yata tayong tinatago, I think.
Those were the same place of for Gani,
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Those are the
diba?
same place for Gan. Correct.
Siya naman solo, kaya naman. So, maganda yung mga ganyang may duplication tayo, no? Para pag nagpalitan sila, wala naman, basically wala tayong na-miss, diba?
No.
In
Yeah,
terms
Guys,
of
I think
offense.
Robbie is going to say something.
Ako ba? Okay.
And,
Miles, a few episodes back, na pag-usapan natin about template players getting their breakout games. And na-mention natin si Sean Alter. If you remember, mga 2 episodes back ba?
oo.
Is this the perfect this is the perfect game para para mapakita ni Sean yung yung talents niya in the paint, high percentage shots. Pwede silang mag-alternate ni Noroka magbigayan, 'di ba?
Mhm.
Tsaka isa lang naman yung threat ng UE na center, si Momoway. So, if ever, pwede talagang ipakita ni Sean na kaya, kaya niyang i-bruise ko yung sarili niya inside or pwede siyang mag-block. Tapos same din with our other players, sina Josh, sina LA, sina 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 Migs, 'di ba?
Mhm.
At least ah kita natin ito yung game na merong challenges, pero ito yung game na may opportunity sila how they respond to what templates they have sa kanilang mga talento. So, yun.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And to add to that also, I mean, it's a good opportunity for them to build confidence. Kasi
Yes.
as you can see, 'di ba, it's a long season, but then also it's a very, very quick season in a way that unti-unti nagkakaroon na ng injury, nagkakaroon na ng load management issue every of the team. We're lucky that everybody that is part of our roster so far hasn't experienced any type of major injury. But who knows, di ba? We might need to call them in on those crucial games. We've seen in the UST game, halos naubos ang 4 and 5s natin with foul trouble. So we really need people to be confident coming into that. Now, Sean Alter in this game was able to perform. He probably got a little bit of confidence. Alam mo, and the teammates also saw that, okay, he's working well, so he'll be able to trust them even better for those crucial games. True test now coming into the Adamson game this Saturday is really facing Ojarikre and a very confident Cedric Manzano. Diba? Let's see how we'll be able to operate around those two. Given that they did eke out a win against South in the first round. Let's see if we can get that revenge win.
Kaya yan, Sean.
Speaking of Adamson, no, moving forward, we have 3 games left, no, and more or less all the other teams. I think half of the UAAP has 3 games left. The other half has 4 games left, no. And looking also at the Final Four picture, what do you think is looming on the horizon, no?
Allah.
Ano yung chances of teams getting
Here we
into the
go.
Final Four? Including us, no? Kasi sa totoo lang, hindi pa naman perfectly tayo nasa Final Four. Kumbaga,
Yes.
1 foot in pa lang tayo. So, Mark, ano sa
Yes.
tingin mo ang Final Four picture natin
Okay na.
last week?
So eto na nga. So everybody hold on to your seats. The ride is coming. Paakit na tayo na roller coaster, pabagsak na tayo. Nandito na tayo sa exciting part. Okay guys, the magic number for the Final Four mathematically is 9. Given the matchups that's going to come in, there is no team that can go beyond there's only 4 teams that can get 9 or more wins now. Meaning, if you get 9, you are guaranteed a Final Four slot. Everybody else will cancel each other because of the competing games that they will have. That only 4 can get into 9. So when you get into 9 or more, then you're guaranteed the Final Four. Now, in
hindi
the rankings,
6-7.
no. So NU has been congratulated already by being the first one to get into the Final Four. So 9-2. Okay na sila. We are 1 win away from getting to 9. And every time a team gets into 9, the chances of the remaining competing teams are fading away. So for example, the maximum number of wins now of DLSU is 10. The maximum of Ateneo and USD is 9. The maximum of Adamson and FEU is 8. So meaning FEU and Adamson will not be able to get into 9 anymore. So they're going to be praying and hoping that UST, Ateneo, and DLSU will not get into 9 and maybe see for them to get into a playoff situation at 8 all or 8 wins. So crucial games here, especially now, are the matchups in which each one of them will be facing each other. UP versus Ateneo, UP versus LaSalle versus Ateneo that got postponed. The rivalry game that is the God's gift to mankind. LaSalle versus UP, Ateneo versus UST, LaSalle versus UST, and NU versus
Sa Blue
UST.
Eagle Gym
Those
na
are crucial games. Now that NU is already in the Final Four, everybody that's battling against NU would like perhaps to get that when UST is the only remaining competitive team perhaps in FEU that's going to be battling battling NU. So for the teams now to get into that Final Four, they really need to get those 9 wins that is needed. Otherwise, their fate is going to be dependent on the other teams. Now, for UP, in terms of the twice to beat, guaranteed na twice to beat tayo if we get to 11 wins, meaning if we win all of the remaining games. But we should be in a very, very good position if at least we get into 10 wins. Kasi the 10 wins kahit papano will allow us, for example, that LaSalle would really need to catch up to us. But ang difficulty kasi on the 10, if LaSalle also get into 10 wins and we're tied, then there's a situation that they might get that twice to beat. So to really, really guarantee it, we get to 11. Kasi if we're tied to 10 wins with LaSalle, LaSalle has the advantage of the win over the other. So they'll probably go ahead and get the higher ranking, you know. So that is the matchup situation that we do have for the remaining of the Final Four. We have 3 more games remaining. Adamson, we're looking to a revenge. Ateneo, they're looking to have a revenge against us, and finally LaSalle, they eked out a win against us as well. So let's see, obviously, on how we're going to be faring this time around. With
Let's go
now
for
us
11-3.
knowing how they're, let's go for 11-3, di ba? Kaya
Yeah.
naman, I'd say, kaya naman. But
So
Lakas
wait,
on how
tayo eh.
competitive each of the games is,
UP.
we'll never really know what will happen. It has been very unpredictable.
so i-build
Go
lang
ahead,
natin
Jello.
yung scenario. Build natin yung scenario. So the next game of UP would be against Adamson, correct? That's the
Yes.
third to the
Yeah.
last. If we win, it's gonna be a 9-3. So we're guaranteed a Final Four slot, and then Adamson would have they won't be able
Maximum
to make
7.
it to 8 anymore. Maximum of 7 wins,
No.
right?
Yes.
And
Virtually
then
eliminated na sila. Virtually.
correct. So that is going to be a very crucial game for Adamson kasi alam naman natin ang mga gutom na teams talagang ilalaban nila yan hanggang kaduluduluhan. So that's
Parang
one. Number
malaglag.
2, when we do the Ateneo game, 10, we're going to have a very high chance of having a twice to beat advantage.
Yeah.
Kasi
Yeah.
naka-10 na tayo.
Naka-10.
Yes.
However, and then Ateneo would have a maximum of 8. Tama?
Yes.
8
Maximum of
wins.
8. Yeah.
So, depende na lang kung matatalo pa nila yung ibang teams
Yeah.
para
May playoff.
magkaroon ng space for, I don't know, kalmutan, sabunutan, sapakan sa playoffs for the Final Four slot. The fourth
Correct.
slot, right?
Yeah.
So, but if we win against LaSalle, pero nakompleto din nila yung 11 games, ang magiging diferensya ay yung ano na ba, natapos na ba?
If
No,
we
no. They can no longer get to 11. They can only get to 10.
yeah.
They are already at 6-4 as of the moment.
Kasi if we get to 11, that means we would have beaten LaSalle. So, tawag dito, because
Yeah.
LaSalle, UP still has to
Yeah.
be played eh. So, yun.
But if
6-3
we
pala,
don't,
sorry.
if we lose to LaSalle, magiging 10-4
10
tayo.
or
Tama?
tayo. Pareho pa nagkataon.
Pareho. Assuming LaSalle also wins their
Yeah.
remaining assignments.
And then they
So-
would be
Best of
ranked
3.
2.
Rank 2,
best
correct.
of 3 yan. Magiging virtual
Dahil sa
best of 3.
win-loss.
Virtual 3,
Oo.
pag ano tayo. Pero kung ego-wise, alam mo yun, kung gusto natin mag 10-4 pareho, better na sila yung matalo natin to get to 10-4. Tapos tayo ng 10-4. Para
Ayun nga.
tayo yung
Oo.
in the ranking. So tayo higher ranking, pero tama si Miles. Pag best of 3 tayo, virtual best of 3 sa semifinals.
Kumbaga psychological
So-
advantage lang tayo over them. So, going back to the standings, no, we were talking about the possibilities nung scenario wherein UP can tie with LaSalle, no? Is there mathematically a way na magtabla ang UP and LaSalle for second and paano ba mareresolve yung tie na yun? 'Di ba ano yun? Tiebreaker yun. Tiebreaker siya, 'di ba? Parang kumbaga virtual best of 3 sila. However, may way pa kaya Mart na we go down na parang tatlo tayo magtatabla for second, or is it mathematically impossible na?
Yeah, possible, no? If NU decides not to win any of their games anymore, for example, or we end up all at 10 or end up all at 9, then there's going to be, alam mo yun, a number of people that is going to be untied. So, kunyari, if all of us, LaSalle, NU, and UP ends up at 10, then we're triple tie on first place. And then possible then that we all go down at 9, and then we're going to be tying with everyone else also that is vying for the final 4 position, no, at 9. So
Kung triple
it's very,
tie-
very difficult of. Mm-mm.
Kung triple tie at first place, pwede tayong secure na natin yung 1. O ganun.
Yeah, hindi
Eh, Coast-
hindi bago
Because we own-
mag-triple tayo sa first place, magna-number 1 muna tayo ng solo. Kasi isang talo lang ng NU panalo number 1 tayo eh. Kasi
Oo nga.
swept natin sila eh.
Pag nag-triple tie tayo ng I think quotient ang mangyayari dun eh. And then number 1 tayo, tapos magba-battle yata in 2 and 3 for virtual best of 3 yata.
Yeah.
From what I understand. Wala naman yata magiging step ladder mangyayari. So, how does the path for every team looks like no? So, in terms of our own path, we still have Adamson, Ateneo, LaSalle. All are still in contention, di ba? But if we beat Adamson this coming Saturday, then the path for Adamson will be very, very difficult. For LaSalle, it's going to be Ateneo, FEU, Adamson, and UP. They were supposed to meet Ateneo today or yesterday, if we are going to be releasing on Monday. But then it got postponed because of the weather condition. Now, they are potentially going to be meeting Ateneo with a fuller lineup because may chance na wala dapat si Jared Bahay if they would have met. But as of the moment, given some more time, baka kompleto uli ang roster ng Ateneo. LaSalle's last 4 games is quite difficult because these are all very, very competitive teams that are still virtually in the running. But by the time, perhaps they'll be meeting FEU and Adamson. Who knows if FEU and Adamson is already in a position that hindi na talaga sila makaka-compete because they have already lost their initial games. No? Because I think before LaSalle meets Ateneo, ang makakaharap ng FEU is UST. So as it is, UST is also gunning for a good position. No? Pero that game was also postponed. So NU, kung hindi FEU, NU ang next na kalaban ng FEU. So FEU will have UST, NU, LaSalle, and UE. So still also very difficult. In honesty, they would need to win all of those games to get into a position in order for them to at least get 8 wins. Together with Adamson, kailangan nila ng 8 wins na yon, and then pray that some of the teams ahead of them, maybe UST, Ateneo, or LaSalle, will probably not win any more games and be able to battle out for the last position and for the 8th place. So UST, on the other hand, has a much easier path virtually with FEU, UE, Ateneo, and NU ahead of them. So on the battle for the 3rd place, it's really going to be so 3rd floor and 4th place, LaSalle, Ateneo, and UST. And UST is the one with the easiest path perhaps to guarantee or secure at least 9 wins given the opponents that they're going to be facing. So kalmutan yan. Ayaw na natin makigulo dyan. So i-secure na natin ang Final 4 natin with the win versus Adamson and better our chances by getting to 10 wins. Or at least 11, di ba? And win the remaining games. Because that battle for the 3rd and 4th place literally might come down perhaps with 1 or 2 losses.
Let's go for
across
sweep. Let's go for sweep.
So, the chances, according kay Maring ChatGPT at kay paring Gemini, ang probabilities daw ay, eto na. NU, obviously, within Final 4 na sila. The odds of them getting the twice to beat is at 90% now. Ang UP naman, Final 4, almost guaranteed. Almost. We get to 9 wins. Alam mo yun, secure na natin siya. But we are in a very good position also to get to that twice to beat. Kasi everybody else is trailing against us. One loss from LaSalle places us a very, very good position. Lalayo na talaga sila ng konti. We only need to get to 10. And matalo pa ang LaSalle, hindi na sila makakaabot sa 10 because they're at 6-4 already as of the moment. And hindi na sila makakaabot sa 10 with 1 more loss. Kasi they have 4 games ahead of them. With 1 loss, the maximum that they get is to 9. Meaning, if tayo maka-10, sarado na natin ang twice to beat. So, LaSalle still has a very good position at an 85% chance to get to the Final 4 with 40% getting that twice to beat. Everyone else has a very low chance to get to twice to beat. So, it's virtually LaSalle who's going to be competing against us to get into that second twice to beat position. Syempre, may chance pa na maging number 1 pa tayo sa twice to beat if any decides not to win any of the remaining games anymore. But alam mo yun, that's something that might still happen. Whoever knows. Everybody, all of these teams are looking to get that win in also still. Lalo na the Adamsons and the FTUs because they're really fighting for their lives, seeing to max out their wins at 8 so that they can still hope for a playoff for the Final 4 position. So yan. Ano pa mga thoughts natin guys there?
Ako lang, UP needs to win all the last remaining games. And they're all winnable, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yun na yun.
Yeah. Tama.
I
Wala akong
mean,
The
narinig
win,
sa
we got
analysis
ano eh.
eh. Ang alam ko lang mananalo yung UP sa lahat ng games kasi
Kasi-
bias tayo sa UP eh.
Kasi UP tayo eh.
I mean,
Ha?
yung biggest
Yeah,
hurdle
yeah.
natin was
Analysis.
UST. The biggest hurdle
Yeah.
we have is UST. Yung tinambakan
Mm.
tayo, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
now that that game's over, yung ang worry na lang natin is yung the one against Lasal and yung Adamson mas kaya pa natin yun eh. Kayang-kaya yun eh. The other yung sa Lasal kasi they're competing the huge chip on their shoulder and also playing inspired basketball with the loss of their two main guys, 'di ba?
It's a tough uphill battle for them with Ateneo, FEU, and Adamson, and us still ahead of them.
Aha.
And I hopefully they're able to do a good load management across their team now, because some of them have been playing a little bit hurt. And I know that Ateneo, FEU, Adamson, and UP will all be playing hard against them, coming into the last few matches also that they will be having just to secure the Final Four and twice to.
Bakit nag-hope ka sa Lasal? Ng mga ganun.
No, I hope. Alam mo, I hope lang. For the better, for the worse. Hindi natin alam. Basta may hope.
Basta hoping lang ng
naman,
hoping.
kahit pa. Oo, we'd like to have a good game. Honestly, alam mo yon, I'm happy where UP is. We have been undefeated since the start of the second round. That means that after that we saw the competition in the first round, we were able to make the adjustments. We were able to deploy our people to actually be able to have a gameplay against our opponents. And given that you guys are right, UST was our biggest opposition coming, and I was really, really nervous in that game. That was a big mental hurdle that we were able to overcome. So this Adamson, Ateneo, Lasal, though it's a gauntlet, kasi it's a 7-day stretch in which makaharap natin sila sunod-sunod, we should have a very, very good game plan already against them. It was just one possession against Adamson and Lasal that we lost.
Yeah.
Kung 20 na overcome natin.
Yung first few losses nila, palagay ko yun yung nag-boost kung bakit kailangan inano nila yung sunod-sunod na panalo naman, di ba? Kasi parang at the start, feeling naman tao, ano ba yan? Bakit kayo yung champions? Ang bagal nyo. Tapos parang biglang, nung nakakuha na sila ng win, dire-diretso na yung panalo nila.
Okay, Dennis, buti nabanggit mo yan. So, we're in the of rankings, di ba? We know that UE is still winless. And then we received news today that one of their core players, John Abate, has already announced his early retirement from collegiate basketball. What are your thoughts on that, Miles?
Well, John Abate is going to be a very
Injury
good
kasi.
pro, no? Injury has been the bane of many players in the UAAP. It's sad that he has to go the way of Jerome Lastimosa, no? And Dave Lucero, and even going back, no, the likes of Larry Fonacher, na medyo unceremonious yung end to their basketball careers. But if Fonacher, Lastimosa, and Lucero are any indication, no, just because you exited your college career with the whimper doesn't mean na na it's the end for you, because all three of them have went on, or right now have very good pro careers. And John Abate, he has very good size for his position. 6-footer siya na combo guard, no, na point guard and shooting guard. He will be instant offense for any pro team. I
First rounder
see
yan.
him coming in as a late first rounder, possibly an early second rounder, no, kung very deep yung draft, kasi ang daming seniors na star player this year in college. But even if he goes in the second round, he will be a steal, no? Ang daming PBA players na who went into the second round, tapos they went on to a very long and productive careers, no? The likes of Cyrus Baguio, sina Tubid, and John Abate seeing how he can provide instant offense for the UE Red Warriors, he will also play the same role. He's projected to play the same role, no, for any team na mapapabilang siya in the pro. So good luck to you, John Abate, and thanks for being a very competitive player in the UAAP. You really set a high standard for yourself, no, and became one of the highlights for struggling UE Red Warriors program.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And to
So,
add, no, hindi hindi niyo basta-basta nilalagay ang isang John Abate sa isang leadership role ng pagiging team captain. Siguro coming into the pros, I'm sure na he will not only provide instant offense, he will also provide instant leadership sa kung saang team man siya mapunta. And uh, while siguro ito yung ending ng kanyang pagiging team captain, no, unfortunate, no. Pero it's not all in vain. I'm sure meron rin siyang na pick up as the team captain of UE for this season. And madadala rin niya yun coming into his years as a professional basketball player, and kung anumang ventures ang tatahakin niya, mag-business siya or meron siyang mga other ventures. So I wish him all the best. Diba?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I hope he takes the time from now until medyo matagal pa yung draft eh. Medyo matagal pa yung draft. I hope he takes the time from now until that time to really recuperate from his injuries.
Yes.
Medyo injury laden din talaga si John. And of course,
It
syempre,
requires
to
surgery
better
daw
his...
Yung sa
Ay, hindi
ilong.
ko alam. Oh, yeah. Oh, kasi 'di ba nose
Nabasa
injury
ko.
tapos may back
Yeah.
spasms siya. So he uses this time to recuperate and be better. Kasi I think John Abate was in the recent years was one of the parang warriors, a red warrior na talagang who stood out because of the malinis maglaro, walang ayun, alam mo hindi abrasive, but really just plays good basketball. So all the best to you, John Abate.
Yeah. And looking forward to the UE Red Warriors. I know the team morale perhaps will be very, very low at this time around. Welo comes back and then they lose John Abate. That Ateneo loss was really, really tough. I did see post game that Precious and John Abate actually was at each other's faces and shouting at each other. So it was really, really a tough loss for the team. I hope obviously they'll be able to pick up for this one. They still have games ahead of them versus UST, NU, and UE. This will be a good time, for example, to also bring up some of the talent and be able also to salvage at least the remaining of the season. There's still chances. So good luck as well to the UE Red Warriors for the rest of season 88.
Ayan, correct. And speaking of bringing up their talent, though, we move a little bit to season 89. For the UP Fighting Maroons, though, we have our residency boys, whom we hope to bring in, no, to replace the Maroon 5 coming in. So, right now, kasi, for context, our residency boys, sina VJ Pre, Deontay Miles, James Payosing, si Maga, Rainer Maga,
Team
also
A2.
Jonas
Paul,
Panahon.
and then si Panahon, no, yung
Yeah.
other recruits natin from high school, Panahon and Ekarma, they are playing in the UCAL, no, the Universities and Colleges Athletic League, no, where they are currently undefeated, no. Itong ating, yun nga, binansag, sabi nga ni Jamo, it's Team UP Team A-2, no. Now, this team is currently undefeated. Natalo nila recently yung Olivares College, which was the other team na undefeated before getting blown
Defending
out
champions
by
sila,
UP. And yes, correct. They
apparently.
were the defending champions. So they also have a very good FSA. No, I saw snapshots of that game. Having watched most of the games, now, there's a lot really for UP to look forward to, no? First of
Mhm.
all, we have the real deal VJ Pre, a 6'5" forward. Now, he got the Gani Stevens treatment, no? Na, kitang-kita nyo ngayon na if you look at his body, he's leaner than back in his FEU days. He also looks faster. He also plays faster based on the video. And siya yung may pinakamaraming player of the game citations for UP so far
Yeah.
in that tournament. He's scoring somewhere in the 15 to 16 points per game range he shows good defense inside, no, kahit sa mga FSA nakikipagsabayan yan. But the really scary thing about VJ pa rin na nakita, well, at least ako nakita ko personally, no, in the videos, meron siyang perimeter game, meron siyang budding perimeter game. In one game, he rebounded the ball, brought the ball down the floor towards the other end, tapos tumira siya ng pull-up na tres. Ala Remogat, no? It's something you would see Remogat do, but something a 6'5" VJ Pre just did, no, in one game. And then in another game, no, yung game nila against Olivares College, nung nag-start na yung fourth quarter, pananambak nila, no, for UP against Olivares College. VJ Pred dribbled with his left hand and then he did the turnaround fadeaway, no, para Harold Alarcon. So if you can see a 6'5" guy doing Ray Remogat and Harold Alarcon things on the court, matakot ka na, no? So VJ Pre, you are the real deal. Maraming papaiyakin tong batang to in season 89. James Payosing was an athletic freak. He did one of his highlights included an end one dunk, no? Talagang dumang siya in fast break. May sumabay sa
Mhm.
kanya, didn't matter. James Payosing is a battering ram, no? A 6'2", strongly built guard, no? He looks like he has the combination, no, nung high-flying antics ni Figueroa and the strength of Cabanero. So, someone also to look forward to. Rainer Maga, second coming of Terence Fortea. And he's equally good as a ano no, as a penetrator. Actually, yung shooting game ni Maga opens up his driving game because when the opponents try to take his shot
Close
out,
up.
no,
Mhm.
nadadrivean niya yung close out. And then of course we have our wings, our tall wings. Si Elliot D. Makulangan, a 6'4" wing, and then another 6'4" wing, no, si Russell Ogana. So those two are very tall wings in addition to Baila, no,
Yeah.
next year, and Josh Coronel, who will add a lot of dimensions to our game. No? They're very versatile. So, and then of course there's Poyos na sinasabi nila the next JD Kagulangan. Now that's a hard act to follow, no, a tough act to follow, but um, we see why some people have made that observation kasi ang galing niya talaga magdala ng bola. He's never rushed. And he can really distribute the ball well, no, in addition to shoot from the outside. So,
Mhm.
daming dapat abangan. And then of course, we have si Katokayo, si Deontay Miles, a 7-footer na parang
Miles.
pang PBA import na hata yung quality ng laro. No? Medyo unfair if you think about it.
Si Deontay
We've
too
seen a lot of
small.
seven
Miles.
footers. We've seen a lot of 7-footers, di ba, na naglaro sa UAAP. But trust me na siya na siguro yung pinaka-skilled among the 7-foot FSAs na nakita natin so far. So, may nanonood ba sa inyo ng Team B games, guys? And what do you think are our chances for next year? Or kumusta yung player
My
development
God.
natin from a personal standpoint?
If I can go ahead and start
Go
on
ahead.
that one, parang we are already seeing in season 88 that there are really good stretches that we don't have Maroon 5 personnel inside the games. If meron man isa or dalawa, but the rest is composed of our sophomores or our juniors or even our freshers within the team, which is a good sign to see, no? And it's a good preview to see as well of the talent that we're going to be seeing for season 89 and beyond. So, sinisimulan na natin yung era in which we should be able to play a game confidently without relying largely on Maroon 5, especially on crucial games. And we have seen that already. So, that means that kahit papano, the team will be left with a little bit of people really knowledgeable of the system, really comfortable about the roles that they're playing. And then we're just going to be inserting this huge amount of talent by season 89. The question
Mhm.
is, ilang slots lang ba ang meron tayo? 6. Si Deontay Miles lang ang guaranteed dyan almost. And maybe si VJ Pre, sabihin na natin, di ba? Pero if ever na it's only going to be the Maroon 5, 5 lang ang accommodate natin. But on this particular talents, I've been happy to see Elliot Di Makulangan. He's been a real, alam mo yun, a real surprise. It's really, really good. I feel like kahit paano, alam mo yun, parang he has skills specifically that is you can really see that is fully formed, and he's alam mo yun, really playing really really well in this role. So meron siyang tres, Alam mo yon, and he can handle the ball really, really well as well. I feel like he's going to be in a great position as a 4 or a 3 also. So looking forward for him to be coming in. I also have something, alam mo yun, I hope also that Cedric Ong can go ahead and alam mo yun, play into the mix on this one too. He has been playing for very, very well in Team B for a number of seasons already, but I'm a big fan as well. So yun.
Mhm. Yeah. Team A2 will be scary, no? Especially kung ano, sino choices natin for FSA?
Miles,
Si
Ante Miles.
Will we see Udodo
Kachi.
back?
yes, he'll be in the
Pwede rin.
running.
Pwede rin.
Diba?
Francis
Si
Lou,
Franny, he's currently 23 years old. So, may isa pa ata siya sa dalawa.
Instead of 1 or 2 years left. Yes, correct.
Yeah. So, ba't nagsa-sign language si Jello?
Sorry, nakamute pala ako. Sabi ko 2.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry, sorry.
So, yeah. Lalo na next year, dalawang slots natin for FSA. 'Di ba?
Correct.
Yeah.
We don't know yet how that will how that will play out kung pwede ka ba mag-swap in between games or in the game also, no? Basta hindi sila magsasabay. Hindi pa, we don't know yet. So, ayan, super exciting na na makita itong team natin ngayon. Very interesting din kung sino yung mababump off. Yeah.
Yes,
Nung
meron
incoming
mababump off.
natin, meron yung mababump off. And
Yun na nga.
also interesting din makita kung sino ang mag-grassroots na panibago. Yes.
Kung may need.
So many.
There
Or
will
pwede rin-
always be a
Form.
need. Supply and demand yan.
Or may ma-bring him home. I don't know. We never know. Hindi natin sigurado.
Bring him
Baka.
home. Oo nga.
Hindi natin
May
alam.
bring him home tayo.
Hindi natin sure. No?
Yeah.
Pwede.
Season 19, no?
Pwede pa yun.
Baka.
Yeah. Bring
So,
him.
but what we all know is a lot to look forward to season 89. Ngunit sabi nga, 'di ba? Walang season 89 kung hindi natin maipapanalo ang season
Yeah.
88. So, yun
Job's
tayo sa
not done.
immediate goal natin. Job's not done. Last 3 games in the elimination rounds, then we head to the final 4 and the finals, and ultimately, dahil UP tayo, will win the championship.
Sabi nga nila, di ba, Chef, walang bibitaw. Dapat dire-diretso lang.
Ang
Can you
bibitaw.
imagine that it's practically possibly the last 5 or 7 games of the Maroon 5?
Yeah.
Ay, parang after nyan, miss natin sila.
The end is near.
Time is really
Kaya di ba
fast.
sabi ni Harold, they will give it all kasi nga this will be their last game.
Actually, that's true. If you count it, max is 7.
Yeah.
Max is
Ah,
7 games.
Oo.
And
But I'm
if
sure
that
we'll take it in
drives,
5. Sarap.
but if that drives Harold to play like how he's playing and the other members of Maroon 5, then so be it.
Correct.
Kasi
Yeah.
3 na lang sa elims, 1 or 2 sa
Semis.
Final 4. Tapos 1
8
or
games.
2.
Or dalawa.
7 lang.
Or dalawa.
Kung mag-game 3
Ayan,
sa
pwede rin
finals.
Pwede mag-game 3.
Pag game 3 sa finals, 2 pa din.
No. 3 games sa
3.
finals.
Ay,
2
3
games
pala.
sa semis.
1,
3 sa elim.
tama. 8 pala yung max. 8.
Yeah.
Well, pwedeng 9 kung maging best of 3 yung pwede siya maging 9 kung maging best of 3 yung second, no? Pero wag natin paabutin doon because that means we would have lost.
Pero
Tama
kasi
din.
dun sa 3 games ng elims, we can expect the best of the Maroon 5.
Totoo.
Diba?
They will show up. We can
They
Baka
will
trust.
show up.
mapagalitan tayo.
Definitely.
Maroon 16 daw.
Oh,
Come on,
siya.
man.
Ano pa yung mga ibang shoutouts natin? We had very good results over the weekend
Yes.
on our
Oh.
Speaking of
other team.
correct.
Siyempre.
Speaking of getting the job done, we have teams who got the job done recently. So,
Yes, eto nga.
ayan.
Umpisa na natin sa ating
Go,
manlalangoy.
Dennis.
Tawagan na mga pambansang manlalangoy. may posting galing sa Facebook natin. At ayun nga, ating batiin ng ating UP Varsity Swim Team na nanalo ng gold ang ating women's team. Sa women's 50-meter backstroke si Gwendy Fernandez. Sa men's backstroke si 200 backstroke si Geoff Liberato. Sa women's 50M freestyle si Gwendy Fernandez. Sa ating 4x100 meter medley relay, ang ating mga women na may gold ay si Kate Dequina, si Tanya De La Cruz, si Nikki Sarmiento, at si Colette Adanza.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
Shout
women's
out.
basketball team nanalo din sila against finally after losing streak. Nanalo sila against
Over UE.
over UE 81-67 on the same day na nanalo din tayo. Kasi kasabay yan.
Pero
Yes.
grabe yung kagabihan ng mga laro ng women's.
Totoo.
Palapit na
Pero
sa
ngayon
ating gabi.
nauna sila, 'di ba? Nauna
Yeah,
sila
nauna
kasi
Nauna
tanghali
sila.
yung game natin 1:30.
Oo.
Yeah. Good shout out
Yeah.
also to the off-season game. Natapos din ang Shaky Super League na nag-5th place ang UP Women's Fighting Maroons na meron tayo. Kanalaban nila on the battle for 5th ang Ateneo Blue Eagles, and we got the
Yeah.
best of the Ateneo Blue Eagles. So congratulations. I think this is the last preseason game of our women's volleyball team before heading to the season by February, I think, of next year. So congratulations and palakas tayo. Let's get the Final Four for season 88.
Ano pa? Track and field na
Yes.
third.
Ang track and field team, third ang men's track and field team, tsaka fourth yung women's. Merong mga nakakuha ng iba't ibang medals tsaka records. So, for the men's track and field, naka-bronze si Jacob Saga sa men's shot put. Women's naman, naka-silver si Juliana Talaro for women's 5,000 meter race walk. Bronze si Mary Julian Bayola sa women's 5,000 meter race walk. And silver si Mary Jane Pagayon sa women's 800 meters. Sa men's naman, nakuha ni Clint Nino Neri yung silver sa men's 100 meters. Al Ryan Labita sa men's 100, tsaka men's 200 for bronze. Tsaka si Clint Nino Neri, bronze for men's long jump. Si Roy Laudit, bronze sa men's 10,000 meters. Tapos, nakakuha rin ng silver si Crizel Lanipa for javelin. And nagkaroon ng men's triple jump new UAAP record ang men's team natin. Si Rainier Sobrepeña, 15.42 meters. Ang layo ng triple jump niya. Grabe.
Men's football team natin still
Yes,
undefeated sa
Yes.
season 88
Yes.
men's football.
Congrats.
Yeah, they just beat Ateneo 1-0.
Yeah.
Yes.
With a,
Late in the game.
Actually,
Yeah,
nakapanood
on the
ng
86th
football
minute
Yes.
naka-goal si Florence Tacardon.
Takardon. Yes.
Nakakapagod manood ng football kasi ang haba-haba, ang tagal-tagal bago makascore.
Pero ang saya.
So guys,
And-
let's support the UP Fighting Maroons, and our next game will be the Adamson Falcons coming this Saturday. So let's support also our UP men's basketball team on that game.
And please
Manalo
like,
yan.
share, and subscribe. Updates Podcast. Salamat po
Yeah.
lahat sa inyo.
Thanks.
Sa inyo
And as
panonood sa
always,
aming
UP Fight!
UP Fight in the game.
Bye.